Hello friends. Now I explain the second concept in our training session 1. Why international IT certifications? Actually, many of you, according to me, 90% of the job seekers do not know the importance of international certifications and all that. That's why they don't prepare. But one thing, these are not like college certifications and all that. These are somewhat different. These are tough because, as I told you already, they focus on intricacies, conceptual intricacies and programming intricacies and all that. Once you master that, definitely you're the true master over the subject, over the programming language. That's why it is a true testimonial for your employability. That point you have to understand. And one more point is IT field. IT field is highly dynamic and ever changing domain. That's why in the same pace you have to update your knowledge. If you don't update your knowledge, you are outdated. Today you may be considered great, but if you don't update and remain same after 2 years, your skills may not be that much valuable, are outdated, and you may not demand for good positions or good salaries. Sometimes you may be terminated also. That threat is always there. That's why always you have to update your knowledge. Analogically, it is like bicycle riding. In bicycle riding, always you must pedal. If you don't pedal it, obviously you fall down. That point you have to understand. The for updating your knowledge, because you cannot go to classes and all that. For updating knowledge, only the best source is not only preparation and certification, both through international certifications you can get. Now there are a lot of number of benefits are there. Here around 10 benefits I am going to explain. By that you can understand the importance of having international certification. The first one is, as I told you already, it testify your industry readiness. That means your employability, knowledge, skills, and abilities. Your university certifications may not testify that, because you know that in university exams and all that they ask you straight questions. Most questions are straight. Even students can by heart and get very good marks. Okay. The second one is it helps freshers, international certification. It helps to freshers to grab their first job. Actually, if you have an international certification, all of your peers or competitors are inferior to you. That's why you should be called. Definitely, you will be called once you attend an interview or exam, job or into exam. 100% you can face it effectively and ultimately grab the job. That is the second advantage. First software job, that is very much important. And the third one, uh, many candidates are having only academic knowledge and certification, university certification, but they don't have any experience. How they can get experience? Once they get job, they get experience, but without getting job, how can they get experience? That is a negative point. But if we have an international certification, that compensates that nobody will question you why you don't have experience, because you will be edge over others. Others means who are not having the international certification. The fourth one is it provides edge over non-certified peers. In India, according to me, 1 out of 10,000 candidates, job seekers are having international certification. That's why if you have that, definitely you will be edge over non-certified peers. That point you have to understand. The fifth one is, actually many people just they seek for job. They never bother about updating their knowledge and all that. So if we have international certification, it testifies one more thing also. What is that? Not only getting a university qualification, you want to update your knowledge. That reflects your dynamism in updating your knowledge. That is the very important. That point you have to understand. Thereafter, if you have international certification, you can because definitely you are edge over others. That's why you can demand for high pay and high positions also, because you are better than others because of your employability. Definitely you can serve better. You can be evolved as a leader and you can guide others. That point you have to understand. Thereafter, seventh point is actually many clients ask for, suppose you have to serve a client on your on behalf of your company, the client may demand for international certification holders, or otherwise your company may send you as an international certification holder and all that. That's why they can satisfy the clients, and they can attract the new clients also, by saying that we have international certification holders and all that. Definitely, because if they have international certification, obviously the client satisfies with your prima facie knowledge and skills, and he is inclined to take your services. That point you have to understand. And personally, you have a great advantage. If you have a international certification, you can form a network. You will be a member of a network of the same category and all that. You can share. There are many forums, and you can share your knowledge and skills with the other people, and you can get the information for better opportunities time to time, and you can grab the opportunities. Thereafter, actually, if you have international certification, you are different. That's why your self confidence is improved, and career confidence is also improved, because you are special. Whenever, just to think, this is not the ego. Whenever you have something extraordinary or something which others do not have and all that, definitely your self confidence is improved. That is reflected in your face. So whenever you attend for any job interviews, or whenever you are talking with clients and all that, it is reflected in your face. That is individual thing, but one can experience that so that you can achieve through having an international certification. And one very important point I have to tell you, and it helps you to understand 3D study. What is 3D study? Just I explain practically. Most of it, this is my term. That's why I must explain. Actually, this is a subject. In subject, some n number of concepts are there. N number of concepts are there. Generally, most college goers selectively something they study. They don't study everything, because for the sake of examination they study. But in the case of international certification, no such choice. Every concept is equally important. It is like a tool in the toolkit. In a toolkit, which tool is unimportant? Every tool is equally important, because it is having its role to play. So, by this F1D study means you study all the concepts without selecting important or unimportant. Second one, this is one concept. Second one is you have to study it in depth. You study it completely. Completely means not for the sake of examination or presenting something and all that. You must own the concept. This is two dimension. Two dimension. You thoroughly study the concept and own it. Whenever somebody asks you, just as your personal experience, you can explain that. Thereafter, whatever concept you learn, that is not ornamental. You must apply that. Apply that. That means whatever applications are relevant to that, all that you make. So this is 3D study. Actually, because of the preparation of international certification, you practically understand what is 3D study. You study every concept, in depth, and you apply the concept in all possible domains. By that, you improve your knowledge, conceptual understanding, and you improve your programming skills. These many advantages are there, and and that's why first international certification may be difficult, because you are changing your domain from university to international certification. Thereafter, it will become a habit. I know many people who are having tens of certifications. It is a pleasure for them, because once you have to tune up, your great privilege is OCAJP is the entry level certification. For freshers, it is a great boon, no doubt about that.